We are at the Big Data Expo in Utrecht, and I'm speaking with Henri-François Chadeisson, Director of Sales Engineering Europe at MicroStrategy. Henri, MicroStrategy, you have been around in the BI space for many, many years, we all know that. However, you were a bit less visible in the Benelux the last couple of years. Welcome back on the Big Data Expo. Can you give us an update on the latest developments?
Thank you. Well, challenging question to start with, I like it. We are back. We're coming back. It's been many years. You're right. We've been active. We've been less visible, but we've been very active for the last few years. Mostly modernizing our platforms and toolings. We've been around for 34 years, so you must admit that 34 years of business and technology stacks need a bit of a refresh over time, and we are done through that journey since end of last year. We have also been focusing on strategic customer projects in the Benelux, whereas cloud migrations for many customers, embedded portals, monetization, and the modernization of the legacy implementations of MicroStrategy into modern analytics, focusing on strategic thinking, data adoption, data-driven mindset, so lots of varying parameters. So we're doing well. And we have also re-established a stronger team here. We've been hiring for the last 12 months. And so we now have an established team, a very strong team that is here. Salespeople, we've been having consulting all over for the entire time. Pre-sales, marketing, BDR. We have a lot of people here focusing exclusively on the Benelux and especially in the Netherlands market, where we still have a lot of pretty strategic customers, which is our bread and butter. Strategic customers and enterprise scale projects is where we excel, and so we keep doing that a lot.
With the new team, are you guys also looking at the new stuff like generative AI?
Of course, of course. Well, you have to live under a rock to miss it, obviously, and we believe that generative AI is going to be game-changing. It's one of these every decade innovation that changes the world. Like mobile before, in 2010s, where we were the first ones to do it, web-based BI with the expansion of the internet in the early 2000s, right? Remember that? And before that, in the analytics space, every 10 years you have a solid, strong, significant innovation. And Gen AI is absolutely awesome here because it's a great timing for us. I think the bubble sparkled a lot when we were just finishing our platform modernization exercise and figuring out what's the next innovation we can do. And then November, December last year, ChatGPT becomes so popular, it's a big bang. And we're like, I think we decided in February to start investing into it. And in March we had prototypes ready, and in May we announced major roadmap integrations coming up with our platform. So obviously we are definitely looking and investing significantly into that, because today, let's face it, we have a pretty mature BI platform. We can do all the use cases. We call this MicroStrategy One. That's the T-shirt. We also can ship this to customers. It's not just for our employees, right? Because the MicroStrategy One platform can cover all the use cases. A typical MicroStrategy customer has 1-2 BI tools, where the average in the market is more 5 or 6. So we are mature in BI, and most of our investment now is Gen AI integration within the platforms.
And what do you think are the main challenges when looking at Gen AI?
So there is a perception challenge because everyone uses ChatGPT, and it can create some issues with cooperation where private confidential information gets somehow leaked by employees because they want to use ChatGPT to validate something that they are doing internally. And I do see a trend of a lot of customers and companies rebuilding local private ChatGPT models to tackle that, because you cannot stop people from using it today, right? And security privacy is one of the main concerns, right? But this is very generic, right? When it comes to data and analytics integration of Gen AI and ChatGPT-like capabilities, the main challenges will be around the data you use to train the model, avoid this kind of AI hallucination that we've seen before, and combine that with security and governance, obviously. Second challenge, as every corporation and most departments in every corporation is trying to figure out what they can do with ChatGPT and OpenAI, Unbard and others, is hire people, train them, and do all the complex prompt and LLM integration, prompt engineering and everything. This is a huge challenge today, and it takes a lot of time to train AI when you have the right data to answer the right question properly, right? And the third and last challenge I have will be around, I don't have the challenge, I witness it a lot, is how to distribute this to the masses. If you build a great chatbot that can do great things on your data, how do you make sure you enable anyone to be able to access it and infuse AI everywhere in the organization?
And a lot of challenges, so to hear. But how do you guys at MicroStrategy face these challenges?
So we have a pretty unique way in fixing these challenges. We've always been very strong in data and analytics governance. The data that's out of MicroStrategy is trusted, it's secure, right? And every customer who's been around for many years already has a competitive advantage to go there because MicroStrategy brings all of these things, right? And so that's one thing that's natively fixed when you are a MicroStrategy customer. The infusion of AI everywhere, the third challenge, we already have that as well, because we already distribute insights and information through any channel, web, mobile applications, etc. Right? We're already very well positioned to deliver information at scale with customers that have thousands and tens of thousands of users on top of massive amount of data. This is what we've been doing for 34 years, and this is where we know we are the best. Right? So this is a pretty sweet spot for us. Now, the thing that was probably less natural or less inherited from our past is all the LLM and prompt engineering, which we have assigned our engineering and product teams to look at this, to implement a strategy and to build these things within the MicroStrategy platform, where what we're building is a plug-and-play model that uses OpenAI today, can use Bard tomorrow, or whatever the other technologies will come up. We remain very open, right? But we've done all the heavy lifting in integrating the logic of prompting and the LLM integration into the MicroStrategy platform, which is a standard platform with standard semantic layer and standard sets of APIs. So it makes it pretty easy for us to build a plug-and-play technology that will enable any customer to just turn on a chatbot on any data they have in a matter of minutes, right? And so that's where all the magic combined together with our strength makes us unique to tackle these challenges, and we are getting ready for this.
And what's your timescale for releasing all this new stuff?
Oh, very short term. We are releasing 3 first sets of AI capabilities, chat integrating everywhere into the platform to ask all the questions that the dashboards don't show to the users, to build dashboards more efficiently in a matter of seconds. You ask a question, it builds it for you. All these kinds of capabilities are coming in the platform in September. And yeah, this is really fast. It's this September. I think we are first in market. I'm pretty sure we are first in market. And you seem surprised, but there is a rational explanation behind it. Is we've been ready for this, and we have also set up a strategic partnership with Azure, both on the cloud, where we are now on the Azure marketplace, and customer can use their Azure credits to purchase MicroStrategy Cloud, but it also incorporates integration and partnership around OpenAI, Azure OpenAI, and Office integration. So we are investing in all these things, and that partnership has definitely boosted our ability to deliver the embedded Azure OpenAI models within our platform, so the customer doesn't have to care about anything. We remain very open. We'll see what the others come up with. We're looking at Bard. We're looking at the others, right? So, but we start with Azure because this was the obvious choice, most mature and ready to use, and it supports and works well with our partnership with Microsoft.
Well, Ashef, thank you very much for the interview.
Well, thank you very much for having me here.